Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Debt Disaster. Today I'm coming at y'all with a tag video. I actually did not get tagged to do this, but I was thinking it's such a cool looking tag, and I'm kind of new to this debt-free community or debt-free journey community that I figured, I probably wouldn't get tagged. Not a lot of the YouTubers follow me, and so I was like, well, I'll just do it because it's a really interesting video, and it has a lot of points that I feel like I can talk about the things I'm doing to save money, as well as things that I'm doing to become debt-free. The person who I watched that inspired me to do this video was Prudent Joy. I'll link her channel down below. I really enjoy watching her videos. She's really good, straightforward, and she does a lot of CVS hauls and couponing stuff and things like that, and I really enjoyed watching her channel. As far as tagging, I'm going to tag two people. One of them is my friend Keisha Ashworth. She has a budgeting channel that she kind of let slide off, so I'm going to try to make her get back into that. It's called Living That Budget Life. She does budget, but she just doesn't post it on YouTube. I'll link it down below, and I think it'd be awesome for her to make a video. And then the second person that I want to budget is one of my favorite budgeting YouTubers that recently became debt-free, Budget Girl. I don't know if she'll see this, but I'll tweet her and we'll see what happens. Anyways, so the first question is, what are the most important frugal things you do every day to save money? Since I'm kind of new to this, I've just recently said no more. I have to change my ways. I can't really live this extravagant life that I'm trying to live anymore. I need to save money. I need to cut back and pay off my debt. I have been doing a couple of things daily. One, to save money, I have been turning off the lights more often and just letting natural light light my house, so that lowers my electricity bill. Even though right now I have all the lights on, but I needed lighting to do the video. Second thing that I've done is cancel cable services and just use streaming services. They ended up being a lot cheaper, so that's an everyday thing, so entertainment that way. Another thing that I've done is I have meal planned, and meal planning has prevented me from eating out a lot, and so that's saving me a lot of money. Second question is, what is your best strategy for saving on utilities? This is kind of hard because I have an older home that doesn't have a lot of insulation. But what I try to do is during the winter time, I try not to run the heat as long, and I try not to run the air conditioner as long during the summer. But that's harder to do in the summertime because since our insulation is kind of cruddy and it's an older home, the house heats up very, very quickly. We live in Louisiana, and it's really hot. It gets over 100 sometimes, and even when it's just 80s, 90s, as long as the sun's out, the heat just comes right into the house. So to try to offset that a little bit, I turn my lights off, I close my blinds, I have some curtains that are used to block light, and that sometimes helps with the heat as well. And then I run a lot of fans. I currently have my ceiling fan on, and that helps a lot. And fans end up using a lot less electricity than the AC unit. So let's see, next question. What is your best tip to save on food and household products? I have been trying to coupon to save on household and food, but I haven't been 100% successful in that. My big thing on saving on food is, one, I shop at Kroger. I don't shop at big, stores like Whole Foods or anything like that. And I don't shop organic, even though sometimes I will get the organic thing at Kroger because it won't be as expensive as places like Whole Foods. I shop mainly superstores. So we're talking Target, Walmart, and Kroger. Target's a little bit on the more expensive side, but sometimes they have really good deals. I shop deals. I use savings apps like Cartwheel for Target. I also use my thank you card at Kroger. And Walmart sometimes just has the lowest price. They don't have something that you can scan that lowers your prices even more. But for the most part, I've been using Target and Kroger. For household items, I just look for the best deal. I look through the ads and try to price things and figure out which one's the best. My main household items are just cleaning supplies, which I buy once and they last a very, very long time because I only use a little bit of cleaning supplies. Even though, I clean my house regularly, but I don't have to use a lot at one time. The main thing is toilet paper and paper towels. I tend to buy in bulk in toilet paper and paper towels because it ends up being cheaper per unit, and since it's something that I don't have to buy like every week, except for paper towels, because I've told y'all before my animals like to pee everywhere. Since I don't have to buy them every week, it kind of balances out. But I always go for store brands. That saves me a lot of money. I've really gotten away from name brands just because store brands do the exact same thing or taste exactly the same. All right, next question. Number 4. What is your best tip to save on clothes? When I was watching Prudent Joy's video, her comment not to buy any was right on the money. Don't buy clothes. If you have clothes that are really good, that are appropriate for the season, just wear them. Styles don't change that frequently that you have to get new clothes all the time. And this is coming from, I'm a millennial in my early 20s. You don't have to have the newest style all the time. Even though some of these clothes that I'm wearing right now are a little bit on the newer side, this shirt I got about 1.5 years ago, I'm still wearing it. Some people would throw that out at this point. If I do buy clothes though, I try to shop sales. I use coupons. My husband works at H&M, so we already get a discount there. And then on top of that, they normally have really good sales. And also, if you bring in clothes that you do not use anymore, they have this program called ICO, which is their renewable sources. They take clothes and make new clothes out of them. If you have clothes that you don't wear, kind of ragged, you can bring them and they'll give you a 15% off coupon to use on your next purchase or that purchase. So I do that frequently. I try to stack deals, shop the clearance section. I hardly buy full price clothes anymore, and I haven't bought clothes in a long time. All right, next question. Let's see. What is your best strategy to stay out of debt? Can't do that. Already did it. Or pay it down. Since I've just started my debt-free journey, my best strategy to pay it down is just take all my free money that I have available, so that I won't get in a bind as far as paying my other bills and everything. But anything outside of paying everything else and my living expenses, attack my debt. I recently finished Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, and I agree with the baby steps. Baby steps 1, 2, and 3 are kind of my big ones. Baby step 4 is kind of where I get a little bit iffy. But, I've said before that I have some disagreements with that book, and that will be another video completely. I just think maybe it's a little bit, it was written at a time where maybe $1,000 in an emergency fund would be good enough, but like I said, we'll talk about that another time. But basically, that's my best way to pay it down. Take all your money that you can get outside of what you need and attack, snowball it. Number 6, please share one thing you do to save money that other people don't know. This one, I have a little bit of trouble coming up with something that I do, because I'm so new to this, and on top of that, I don't really hide anything, except for the only thing that I can really think, and it's kind of funny, and if my friends watch this video, they're gonna come for me. They're gonna be like, oh, now we know. One thing I do to save money, and this kind of leads back to the not eating out thing, is my friends love to eat out. And that's their main way of hanging out sometimes. So one thing that I do to save money that people don't know is that instead of bailing, because I'm still on the side of I'm a little bit on the embarrassed side of I don't have enough money and I don't want you to feel obligated to pay for me, because that's not what this is going to be. I just can't go out yet. I can't go out right now because I need to save money. So I lie. Which lying is not a good thing. I'm not saying you should lie, but I lie just a little bit, a little white lie, and say I'm either not feeling well or, I have other plans, and I can't eat right now. And I don't use that a lot, because my friends, that's more in the past, but now more recently, my friends know that I'm trying to save money, and so if I tell them, I really can't afford it, they'll understand. That's one of the big things I used to do, and I still do sometimes. Hopefully they're not going to get mad at me. And then last one, how important is it for you to save money? So important, because I'm living right now, even though I've already, said that no more debt. Sorry, Arizona's in the background. No more debt. This is it. I have reached my breaking point. I've had my aha moment. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's so important for me to save money because I need to pay off this debt. I need to have backup plans. I need to have a backup in case anything happens. And so that's really why it's important. It's very, very, very important for me to save money. It's like top priority currently. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed this tag. Give it a thumbs up. And also comment on it and just let me know what you think. Tell me any of your ideas that you have as far as saving money. Answer your own questions. And if you're not tagged in this video, go ahead and do it. It's a lot of fun just to sit here and not 100% have to think about something that you want to talk about and have something kind of pre-made. It makes it a lot easier to make video content. It also encourages me to talk about my ideas that I may not be, or it helps me explore different ideas, and it helps me, talk about things that I don't just think about, I should just get in front of a camera right now and talk about. So I hope you enjoyed this tag. Please stay tuned for future updates and future debt payoff. Bye.